Yeah, I can't wait. Let's hear it.
What's
That's
wrong?
right. I totally did that last week. I had Rick on last week, and I totally screwed up, and I used that thing on there. But Rick was late, so nobody saw it. I was like, perfect. And I even said, I'm like, I'm so happy I didn't do it with these jokers around because I'm sure I'd hear it. And then it came up as Brick Hunters, and I'm like, I look over, I'm like, they all missed it except for Tanner commented right away. I was like, nope.
You were like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching.
We know. You weren't paying attention again.
No, I was getting a beer.
Welcome, Building with Buds 47.
What's up, everyone?
Hello, hello.
We're getting deep into this here.
That's what she said.
Oh, already. Didn't even take a minute. Hey?
Not even me this time.
Also what she said.
Doing a lot of speaking tonight, this one. Tanner, you're getting a lot of love for your shirt. Of course, it's amazing.
I thought I was a one-man wolf pack, but tonight, four in my wolf pack.
Sorry, it's a 3.5.
Well, that's fair.
Wait, who's the half?
We can't say.
Oh.
Look how Eric's looking around in his little box. Oh, get out of here. Where's the escape? Wendy, that was something interesting. Wendy said there. So the Calgary Stampede kicked off today, which is a big event in Calgary. And the Grand Marshal of the parade was no other than Mr. Dutton. So Kevin Costner was leading the parade today, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
Speaking of Kevin Costner.
Yeah. Was he there?
Check this out.
Got a Kevin Costner minifig? Yep. Field of Dreams. Perfect. Love it.
They will come.
Hey, they will. That's what she said.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding. Hello to everybody else here. Yes, Wendy. I don't know. Yeah, Wendy asked. I was just telling the guys about that. The Rogers outage. So one of our major cell phone carriers in Canada has been down all day and started last night. I'm pretty sure, and debit's down here. It's just been a goofy time. So, but yeah, we're here to build tonight. Have some fun. We got Cosmo, Oldendorf's here, DCL of course. DCL is kind of disappointed in Matthew's non-drag outfit.
Sorry, guys. Maybe next time.
Kojak's in the house, Cam Guy, Todd. So, yeah. What's everybody building tonight?
Matthew, what are you building?
The rear end of a car.
Nice.
Okay.
Better than the front
end. Does it have a front end?
It doesn't show.
Be a surprise then. How about you, Eric? What are you going to build there?
I'm going to finally break open the Castle in the Forest set. Might as well try another Bricklink Designer Program set.
Sure, it'll be magical.
It can only get better.
Yeah, so Tanner was mentioning about that boat that we have that, oddly enough, we all got it we all ordered at the same time.
Some of us have it, and some of us don't.
One of us, yeah. And Aspen got that thing like well before me.
But she ordered. No, she didn't order first round. Eric is the only one that ordered the actual first round.
Yeah. You, me, and Aspen ordered it second round. She got hers quite a bit ahead of me. Then I got mine. And Tanner's still waiting. So that being said, Tanner was in Texas and they had a charity auction where a couple of these sold for some big bucks.
Yeah, 400 each. So now I'm debating if I even want to build this stupid thing, if I ever get it.
Yeah. It's a beautiful build. I mean, when it's finished, it's really nice. But for me, it's very delicate, and the instructions there's a lot to be desired with that set. So I don't know. I think if you can make double what you paid for it, it's not bad to fuel a further purchase.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
that.
Gonna build this guy tonight.
Yeah.
So Brick Huntress right there.
The other one, yeah.
When Kate was in San Francisco, she found this set, and it was actually very reasonably priced at market. And she was my Lego mule and hauled it down to Texas for me after I paid her some money for it. So I really wanted they've got the brown suit Wolverine in here that matches my mosaic. So I really wanted that figure.
Yeah.
The Magneto, because he might be a future project for me.
You heard it here first.
Ooh.
And
Has to happen
this
now.
Thorn figure is really, really nice as well. The
See,
Cyclops figure is kind of dumb, but
The Sentinel?
no, the Cyclops figure. There's a Cyclops figure.
Oh, not in that set, though.
Yes, in this set.
Is there a Cyclops? No. All right.
He's flying.
Yeah.
He's flying it here.
Oh,
There he
Speaking
is.
of that, Kate
I'll
just
use both
opened the
eyes.
screen.
there he is.
There she is.
Hello, Kate. She's
Hello.
driving. I'm sure she's still behind the wheel. Should have about 2 hours left to home, I think, somewhere around there.
Something like that.
Yeah. Hey, Brendan, how you doing? So yeah, I'm gonna build this monster here, the Forest Hideout. I think. I wasn't even gonna touch it. I was gonna kind of just throw it in the box of everything else that it goes in, like, because I generally don't build too many of these guys. But I figured everybody was kind of ranting and raving about it, so it will look good beside the medieval blacksmith shop there, or whatever, right? So I'll put that together, and then probably the other one that Tanner got for me, the other gift with purchase there. So yeah, that's what's going to happen tonight. And of course, there'll be bad jokes and everything else.
Absolutely.
Not with us.
Oh, seriously.
We got some new sets to talk about. We
Yep.
maybe got some shows to talk about. I'm gonna go see Thor: Love and Thunder tomorrow. I don't know if you guys have got plans to see that one.
I have heard my buddy Russell at work went last night, and he said it was off the charts good.
It looks good.
So I'm pretty excited. I'll try to get to see it this weekend.
Still got to finish Doctor Strange.
I haven't even started it.
40 minutes into it.
It's not wonderful.
Anyone? Yeah.
Just okay.
Yeah.
Just okay.
Yeah.
Like there's some fan service in it and some exciting moments.
If
But
there's anything I like about a movie, it's fan service. That's for sure.
Gene Doe said think it's better to wait for instructions to come out, part out these Bricklink sets. Build for yourself program is not good.
Yeah, so I was actually just looking into this, and to part it out, it's not much cheaper than to actually sell the set. So might as well just crack this one open instead of saving maybe $25. Or
you could sell
I
it
could fan service someone.
You could sell it and you can use that money towards the new 90th anniversary castle that has like
That's a very
6 times the minifigures.
Fair point. All right, I guess I'm building the Forest Hideout tonight.
I'm just saying, like, it's a more epic castle than that one is.
It is, but I have nowhere for that one. And this one's going to go in the city, roughly. So,
okay. All right.
But I was never that big into castle growing up anyway. I had more of like the pirates and the Western and town stuff. So, anywho.
Oldendorf wants to buy it off you. It's already sold. Yeah, I'll sell it to you.
My gosh, I gotta go grab something else then.
I got low overhead if I sell it to you, so I can give you a really good deal on it. I just got to get him to ship it somehow. That becomes the trickier part.
PBJ says I reached my max on Lego Shop at Home for 5 Clone Trooper Command Station packs. Yeah, they came in. They're back in stock now. Said picked up from the Lego store today.
Were they?
Yeah, they're back in stock now.
Well, maybe for you. I didn't even get. Did you get notification that they're online?
I didn't because I don't care.
Yeah. See, I set notification to find out when they came back online because that usually means like a couple days later they're back in store. So I haven't even got that notification. Now I got to check it. Now I'm curious. Inquiring minds need to know, and it's my mind.
Wendy says she likes the look of the new mini Disney Haunted Mansion. Yes, I think that one looks good. It's a little pricey, $40 for it, but
What did the castle go for?
it
Was that
was
30?
36, I think.
Okay. Yeah, see, I went to Disney World a lot more than Disneyland. So to me, it's they're two very different styles. The Haunted Mansion in Disney World versus Disneyland. So
Okay, Brendan is Hyperactive Brick, for those of you that remember.
oh yeah.
Brick. So welcome back, buddy.
Hey, how are you?
All right, let's crack open this stuff.
Let's do it. I want to check my store.
Now I'm not sure what to do.
Kate told you. She said Forestman.
That's a good idea, though.
Yeah, nothing in my stores. Both sold out. Either
What
they
set
came
was
in.
that,
And,
sorry?
what's that?
What set was that?
The Republic fighter tank.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe they said it's out of stock again.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oldendorf said, Eric, do you have an Instagram account? Who wants to make you an offer you can't refuse on that castle on the floor?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Broker and deals. Here we go.
Uh-oh. I do.
Yes, Oldendorf he does.
It's under 10 gem Lego. Okay.
$1 million.
All right.
Oh,
I don't know. I do like it, though. It does look cool.
I got an exclusive mini comic book that's got the X-Men on one side and the Guardians of the Galaxy on the other side.
Yeah, I miss that they don't do that stuff anymore with the little comic books.
I forgot they even did that.
It's pretty good. Actually, got some nice little panels on there. I'll read it to you, but I can't read. Never learned to read.
That was so evident in Chicago. It was incredible. I had to read all the signs for them of who built it, what it was. Really was a giant time suck.
Yeah, he was like, well, this one was done by Easy Craftsman. That one was done by Easy Craftsman.
Yep. Incredible.
Man.
Guy is so good. It's just so good.
No, Oldendorf, I do not want that set. So if Eric really wants to sell it, it is all you, buddy. All you.
That is one of the nicer sets out of that whole shittery there.
It really is.
Yeah, I'll have to think hard about it, to be honest.
So, and Kate can remind me, although hopefully she's keeping her eyes on the road, but one of those went for sale in the charity auction as well, and I think it went for $500. It might have been $550. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just parted it out in over 4 stores, and I don't think that counted. It definitely didn't count shipping. Was $438 before that. 3 of the 4 were in the States, and the other one was in Europe. I can't remember where, but that's just doing the buy all parts, not really like digging through kind of thing.
The Castle in the Forest, Kate. So that auction was crazy because it started out and people were kind of like, there was an auction in Chicago too. And apparently the auction, I didn't attend it, but Cody did. And Cody said it was like stupid. Like it was stupid money that this stuff was going for.
Really?
It started out really, I'll say tame. Like many of the sets were going for right around Bricklink price. And then the guy who was emceeing it was like, come on guys, this is for charity. Like we don't keep any of this money. Don't be cheapskates basically. And then the price started ratcheting up. But one set was crazy. Like it was tame. Everything went around Bricklink price, maybe $20-$30. Yeah, Kate just said it. There was a pirate ship, and I can't remember the number, but it wasn't a big pirate ship. It wasn't like the Black Seas Barracuda or the what's the other one that was from that era? One of the big clippers.
Yeah. I know which one
It was like a small pirate ship, like a little one, and it went for $1,600. Now the box was pristine, and Eric's frozen.
Okay.
Great face.
Oh
It's
God.
just a great face. I thought he was deep in thought for a minute.
Trust me, I am now.
We need a code word for that so I can snap a picture of that off.
It's because I have Rogers internet.
Perfect.
Or
Yeah,
Rogers.
it was crazy. Like, it was a small ship, probably 300 pieces, if not less, $1,600. And it was, and this guy, Brian Anderson is his name, and he's kind of in the YouTube community. But he bought a bunch of sets. Like, he probably bought, he lives in Seattle, and I know he said he had to ship stuff home because he had too much to fit in a carry-on bag or to luggage, so he actually shipped it back to Seattle. But yeah, it was crazy. And then another set, it was one of the old school like 3-digit number houses.
Yeah.
I forgot which set it was, but just one of those old system houses.
Yeah.
Red. It went for $1,000.
Wow.
And it was like still had the plastic wrap and everything. And they actually, 2 people paid $500 to split it, and we watched them like crack open the box and build it together. It's crazy.
Yeah. DCL says, I think Yana is Matthew's alter ego.
Could be.
Yeah.
The other crazy thing was, and I was biting my tongue. I actually wasn't biting my tongue. I was like chirping to Cody and Kate the whole time because they put up a brickhead and the guy announces it as a Comic-Con exclusive brickhead, right? And he just starts didn't say which figures it was, whatever the case was. He just said Comic-Con exclusive brickhead. And then the guy starts marching down the aisle with it. And I can see it's Rocket and Groot. Well, Rocket and Groot was not a Comic-Con exclusive brickhead, right? At all. But I don't know if the people in the auction didn't know that or they just took the guy's word for it. But that thing went for $410.
Was it an autographed set or something along that line or something goofy like that, maybe?
I don't think it was signed because Lego donated all these sets to him. Like, Lego actually donated to the auction. It was either Lego or Bricklink because they sold a couple of the old Eiffel designer sets as well that first round. Yeah, Kate's like, I was losing my shit. I was like, that is not worth $400. It's worth about $50.
Yeah.
And I was like, if that was me, I would have been pissed. I would have been so furious. But we talked to the guy who was running the auction later, and he's like, nope, nobody said anything about it.
That's weird. When you told me that story earlier, I was like, maybe it was one of those things because I know Jack has a couple of those sets kicking that they were Comic-Con stuff, but they were autographed by the creator designer.
The designer, yeah.
So, and of course, yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so because, like I said, these were all donated to them by Lego themselves. Yeah, it was for the kids, so it's for charity. So I guess it's okay. It wasn't my money.
For the children.
The Eiffel designer sets they had one that was like they had some cool stuff in there. They had the old saloon. I keep saying salon. The saloon.
Yeah. The old salon where Matthew goes.
Yeah, the saloon and those Bricklink designer program sets I think were 1 out of 3,000. Yeah. And they're actually numbered. They didn't
done proper.
Yeah. If they would have had Boone's fire truck, because Boone did a fire truck in that first round, and I wanted that one, but they didn't have that in the auction.
Yeah.
They had a set that you can only buy in the airport in Beeland.
Oh, really?
And that one went for I don't know, $300 or $400. They had, so you remember the birds that came on Ideas?
Yeah.
Like the 3 little birds. I think Aspen built it. She parted them out recently, right?
Yeah.
So the designer of that actually created a 4th bird, created a mockingbird, and actually created a printed tile for it and everything. And he was giving them away at Brick Rodeo, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So they had an extra one for that. And that one, that Brian Anderson guy, the guy that got the pirate ship, he got that as well. And it went for, I think, $120.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And do you want to talk about Kate's mosaic? Because she donated something there too, right?
Yeah, so that's a funny long story, but I'll just say she had donated a mosaic to the Beyond the Brick live stream, and then Jane Doe. Yes, I think the instructions are floating around online out there. If you can't find them, I can contact Will Heron and he can get those for you.
So I don't want to cut you off quickly, or too much. But what does that mean? Donating it to Beyond the Brick?
So Beyond the Brick had a 24-hour live stream like 3 or 4 months ago, and they were doing giveaways all throughout the live stream.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Or they were auctioning off. I think they were doing giveaways, and so she had donated one of her mosaic kits, and it's one that she doesn't sell anymore. It's the Darth Vader one. She had donated that to them, or maybe she does still sell it on her website, but she donated that to them. And then for whatever reason, the buyer was kind of an a-hole about it and decided he didn't want it. So she donated it to the charity auction instead. And that one sold for, I can't even remember what it went for, but it went for $250, $260, something like that.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, all to charity, right?
I'll imagine if that guy never said anything about it being a charity auction.
Well,
it was sold much cheaper.
Right? Could have. I don't know. It's a nice mosaic though.
No,
for sure.
Not it was bad timing for that terrible joke, but which is how I usually roll.
So I like this set. Not only does it come with the brown suit Wolverine, which is pretty fantastic.
Yep.
But it actually comes with a hairpiece for Wolverine. So yes, the new mech, only has the Wolverine's mask. This one's got the mask, but it's also got, well, I dropped it. It's also got a hairpiece.
It also had a hairpiece. Hey, Doug, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Doug. Yeah, I mean, that set is really good when it comes to the minifigs that are in it.
That is primarily what I bought it for, because this little jet's a piece of crap, and the Sentinel kind of is too, although the Sentinel's got some pretty good printed pieces. Yeah, here's that hairpiece.
So does that mean we get to see it fly later?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't tease us with a good time.
I thought we would see the new McLaren go for a rip, but
it's funny. I was like, where did I put that? It was still laying on the floor from when I threw it 2 weeks ago.
It's still not even worth picking up.
Hey, and I have to apologize too. We were supposed to go live from Austin last week here, and I'm telling you, it was like Rogers was putting out the cell phone service in Austin. It was pretty bad. Like I could barely even text in the hotel room. It was really bad cell phone service, and it would have been a poor experience. So
that's okay. We had Rick here entertaining us.
Well, Rick is an incredibly entertaining person. Did you see the reel that he put up? The Batman reel that he put up yesterday, I think it was.
Absolutely did. When he comes back into it at the end.
Yes, the ending's perfect.
Yeah. He got me going on those a little bit too there. So,
Did you see the one he did with the Harley Davidson?
Yes.
Oh,
we were talking about that one on the stream because like that one absolutely floored me because I like
perfect.
even the one that like you started up. Hey, Infamous, how you doing, buddy? Even the one that you started up with, is it Lego Fan Bubba there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and then Rick did it, and then I did it. Like I said to him, I was struggling with that because I was having a hard time getting the timing down, and then Rick just nails this thing. Like it was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, the Harley one. Yeah, he did.
I was showing someone the video, and they go, "Is that his actual voice?" I'm like, "No, he's got an amazing radio voice."
It does
That's
sound
not
like
his
his
voice.
voice, though. A
A
couple
bit.
of people were like, "That sounds like him."
Yeah,
I'm like, no, that's like a Rockwell Automation clip from the '70s or something.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah, he nailed it. Matthew's gonna do one day.
Well, do anything.
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
Do you even know what a reel is, Matthew?
I have no clue. I'm not even the oldest one here. I should know this.
You should. Should be hip to the jive.
No jive hipping.
No broken
Not
hipping.
since that one time.
Thought we weren't going to talk about that.
That's why I didn't bring it up any further.
Oh, Magneto comes with a hairpiece too. That's pretty good.
Did he have hair?
Yeah, white hair in the comics.
Oops. So we got double points coming back for a couple days, right?
Yeah, they're trying to compete with Prime Days.
Yeah.
See how that works out for them.
No, only the best will be good enough. We got double points and we got nothing you want to buy.
Right. Do you think it will only be available to certain things? Like they'll even pull that card out?
No, I think they'll do it for everything because I mean, they're definitely trying to compete with the Prime Day stuff, and that's only going to be certain sets. But Prime Days is like 20 to 40% off. So I don't know. I could be wrong. They could just do the certain sets, but
It's
I'd be surprised.
going to be tough when they can't meet shipping dates regardless right now anyway for anything. So
I'm gonna say, is there anything even new coming out then? I don't think so, right?
no.
When does the double points come up?
July 12th and 13th. It's whenever Prime Days is.
Oh, it's July 12th, 13th. Yeah, there's nothing new because like our next one is the first release stuff, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Which they just keep releasing more and more stuff is coming out August 1st. It's
is there? Well, the only
insane.
thing someone sent me an image that they got the bike already.
Which one?
The stunts bike, the bike I want for my
Yeah, I think it's out at overseas.
yeah. So looks cool. That'll be I need to get one of those as soon as they come out. But for me, I think that's going to be the first. Who knows if Mastermind has it earlier? But
Yeah, they probably will.
not a huge panic on that. The only thing I really am kind of really getting pumped for is that the spaceship.
Yeah,
I think bang for your buck on that set like that.
absolutely.
It's the right price. It's not going to break the bank, and it's going to look gorgeous beside the old one.
What day does that one come out?
First,
Do we know what is the total amount of Lego sets coming out on August 1st?
like the cash doll, I did see that somewhere.
Like it's insane.
$2,100 or something.
I mean, I know they usually come out with stuff towards the end of the year with Christmas coming along and stuff, but this just seems ridiculous, right? It just seems like there's way more stuff coming out.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's Infamous, it's Sanctum. You got the castle. You got both the speed champs. You've got a bunch of Mario sets. I think you got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
I think Matthew, you're doing the Sanctum day one, right?
Not anymore. I bought a scooter instead.
Oh, there you go. Scooter Squad.
That's right. Kate said Monkey Kid stuff. New Monkey Kid stuff's coming. That big set.
Well, I wonder. I was talking about this earlier in the week, and I don't know if it holds water, but curious if this is a lot of stuff that was going to come out throughout the year, and with their shipping delays across the world and everything, if they've pushed some stuff back to then send it all August 1st.
I don't think so. I just think they're making that the big shop
push,
day.
big push for the holidays.
It's been that way the last 2 years, and it seems like they just keep going bigger and bigger for it.
Obviously, something's working for them there because in my head, it doesn't make much sense. I mean, August, summer, people should be out and about.
But I think they're figuring people have money in August. They're maybe not going to have as much near Christmas time, and so they're going to do their Christmas shopping then. And I don't know, I could be wrong. Brennan says Eiffel Tower. I think that one's rumored to come out on Black Friday, and then UCS Razor Crest will probably be October, November.
So you said you don't think it's going to be a Razor Crest.
I did say that, but the guys during LegoCon were wearing shirts with Razor Crests on.
But that was your theory. That was misdirection. Are you backing away from your theory?
I think I am.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think I am.
Come on, guys. It's just rumor.
I know.
I think they're going to do it because...
Well, I can honestly say I don't want it. So
Kate's right. She's got the Harry Potter big train set also.
Yeah.
I don't know when that's rumored to come out, but I'd guess it'll be September, October. You got Bowser October 1st. That one's official.
Bowser's it's official. That Brick Clicker put that thing up, and then that minutes later was already up on Lego, right?
Yep.
I got one issue with that Bowser thing is that they've boosted the piece count with that stupid stand it's on.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like we're over 1,000 pieces just for the stand.
Yep. And
But it's going to be remarkable. I think it's going to be on the scale of the block or the question block, right?
Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's going to be neat.
But I don't want the stand.
I'll take it.
Put your own, then.
I just want Bowser.
Toadboard Peanut Gallery here saying I had a wrong theory about Cafe Corner. I'm still calling that theory right. It was a damn hotel. Okay.
And you said that way before anyone was saying that too. So that was better than anything I was guessing at the time.
I'm still calling it a win. I'm still calling Eric frozen.
Oh my God, I hate my life.
We need a code for that. You start thinking, do you want to build a snowman? You'll never know.
So you guys see the little guy in the ice there? That's Eric.
Yeah.
I'm glad to inspire you once again.
He's our comedian.
I might have to sell this castle in the forest so I can afford a proper webcam.
I'll say. Especially when you kick off that OnlyFans channel.
Well,
I didn't have to worry about that. That one's just about his feet.
Yeah, they don't care what kind of camera it is.
Yeah.
Unless that's what I'm banking on.
My theory on the next modular for 2023 is a hospital.
Because all the white bricks in Bricklink or in bulk?
I think that because I think they've been working on a hospital for a while. It's like the last service type building they need, and because of COVID, I think they've been working on it since COVID started. It's going to be their tribute.
But do you think they'll push it up like Assembly Square and make it 48 by 32? I think they kind of would have to make it believable.
I do, but I think they can. I think they can still get a hospital in a 32 by 32. I don't think they're going to do another build like Assembly Square until they hit the 20 20-year anniversary of modulars.
Okay.
I want a pizza modular. Yeah, building. If I never showed
You
up
can
about
build
pizza.
your own pizza modular.
Yeah. That's what I should have built. Is that shrimp shack? Still
Yeah.
don't have enough.
Old school like schoolhouse would be cool, or a university even. I agree with that. I would take that. And Gwenda's here. She's starting the jazz quartet.
Nice, jazzy. I want to see that in the store. It's not something that's really up my alley or anything, but I definitely want to see one like up close and personal.
I'll tell you, the instrument builds are really nice. They
Yeah.
are really nice. I am not big with that, the way they build characters like that. I'm not
Yeah.
a huge fan of that, so I'm not going to get that one.
Yeah.
It's not really speaking to me, but the instrument builds, like especially the little piano that they built, it's beautiful.
That's cool. Yeah, it was good. I saw it. I was like, nope, already out. But it'd be nice set to look at and see how they did some of the stuff. And
Yo is here. Yo asked, do you think the Bowser set opens up the opportunity to get Mario and Luigi sets at that size and scale?
Oh, definitely.
I say 100% yeah.
Yeah, they're testing out the market. That's what they're doing right now.
Well, and the market's there, right? People want Mario and Luigi minifigures too, or that, I really want them to do Mario Kart.
Like the cart and Mario in it? Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
They sell the hell out of that for sure.
Yeah, they'd be a Technic build then.
That's okay.
That's okay. Toadborg says, I want to buy a new drawer system from best craft organizers to get tables for the city. A lot of projects, not enough money. Yep, seems to be a story always. Eric just wants a camera that works.
Not asking for much.
He's still there.
Yes, he is.
I do think that Bowser looks great. Like the way they shaped the shell and
Bowser looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just Matthew doesn't like the stand.
It's just the stand. That's what I have an issue with. Is they could have made it $100 cheaper just by not putting the stand in there.
Is he actually fixated the stand? I didn't even really look at it all that much.
No.
I saw him and I was like, "Yep, that's cool." Like,
It's like gray with two torches.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's probably just slightly better than the Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi one from the show. The new one that's coming out.
It's almost like the hammer stand for Thor's hammer.
I haven't even built that yet.
Yeah.
Lindo and I are going to build that together, I think.
It's not quite as good as Thor's hammer stand because that actually looks like it's got a purpose.
Yeah.
Infamous said he thinks it looks cool. Look at the ground on it.
Hey, it's if that's your thing, that's fine. It's just not mine.
No, you just told him he's a piece of crap for like.
That's not even close to what I said.
I heard it.
I heard it, but it's okay.
Lost in translation.
When in Rome.
I mean, it does have a red carpet.
Does the carpet match the drape?
Oh, I was waiting for that right there.
It does. It does, my friend. It does.
Are we talking about Yana or Bowser? Just asking.
Wait, are we still doing Lego here?
DCL said Matthew's sig fig looks like Enrique Iglesias.
Maybe it is.
Matthew, do you know who Enrique Iglesias is?
Of course I do.
You sure?
That's that singer.
He knows who it is, but for everyone that doesn't know,
Yeah.
The shortstop for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah.
that's Julio Iglesias.
Is that a football team?
Gwenda asks, does anyone know the part numbers for putting the motor on the old roller coaster? The old ones are no longer available. You're talking about new part numbers, Gwenda? That is a good question.
No.
So are you going to do anything different, Tanner, to the original coaster, or is it going to stay the same?
I think it's going to stay the same. Like, I put it on a Mills plate, and I put a little pond in the middle of the plate.
Yep.
But,
Yeah, I didn't know with the new one if you were going to felt the urge to kind of change it up.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I did get the new one. I did build the new one already. It's pretty freaking epic. I like it way more than the old one.
You like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Maybe I'll go grab it after I finish building this and show y'all.
Oh, please do.
If that's what
I
you want to see.
I love the colors of the new one. Like, I really like the colors they picked.
I do too. The color scheme is perfect. Just the way they did the tracks is really nice. The new track elements, the loop track elements that they did.
It'd be nicer if it was a little bit longer of a rip, I think, though. Yeah. Like,
it would be, but I mean, the fact that it's so tall.
yeah.
And if you think about it, some of those rides with the double loops, they're pretty short rides anyway, right?
Yeah.
You guys talking about the Friends roller coaster?
No, not the
Yeah.
Friends roller coaster.
Oh,
The 3-in-1 pirate one they're talking about.
Kate says she's got hers the other day, but she's driving, so she can't look at the number. Maura's here. How you doing?
Yeah, for the old. Oh, okay. For the old coaster.
For the
Yeah.
new one. Did she get the new coaster or no?
She bought the new coaster today. No, yesterday.
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 That's what she's saying. She can't look at the number to get the number for the. That's what they're asking for, the number on the new coaster, right?
Gwenda wants the motors for the new motors for the old coaster. I think is what
Oh,
I'm asking for. Hey, Maura. Nice to see you. You're
there's
doing-
new motors for the old coaster?
Well, the original motors for the old coaster, they don't sell anymore.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just the updated number.
Correct. Yeah, Wendy said round one of NHL draft happened today. Is everyone happy with their team's picks?
Did you see any of the TikToks? Let's talk about that for a minute. I know Matthew's just chomping at the bit to talk about it.
I am so happy with all of the picks. I can't believe that happened. All the things.
All the things. So everybody in Montreal thought they were going to get a certain player today. So all these guys went out and bought jerseys. And he didn't actually end up going number one.
Whoops.
Yeah, and the draft. The worst part is the draft's in Montreal. They figure that this guy's going to go number one in the draft. They all got the jerseys. Everybody's pumped. And there's all these TikToks going off now. These guys jumping in lakes and stuff like that with their jerseys on and sloughs and stuff because they're mad.
Yikes. Hey, Brick Jedi.
Hello, Brick Jedi.
The Blues got I forgot the guy's name, very Russian named guy, left-handed defenseman, just a really, I believe, yeah. He traded Ville Husso to the Red Wings as well, which, I mean, that was expected. They weren't going to pay him, so.
We had a whole bunch of good stuff happen for us. Well, kind of good stuff. I'm going to miss the guy. Zach Cassian got traded. But that frees up some cap space. And then this is the best one. So Keith retired, right?
Duncan Keith, good.
Yeah.
I hate that guy.
So anyway, he retires. So guess who has to assume the rest of his contract?
Chicago.
They have to eat it all. Like it's
Good.
a top hit to them. Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Couldn't have happened to a better team. No offense,
Yep.
Mark. Yeah, a little offense, Mark. Toadwork says, debating on delaying the mock I want to build and display so I can spend money on other things needed for the Lego room. I mean, you got time. If you're going to display it, try and display it Chicago next year. You still got some time to wait for that.
Absolutely. Those. 3 of those. Eric's back. See if he's good. Frozen, buddy? Good?
I don't think I'm frozen. Oops.
No, you're good.
On the wrong button.
Eric, you might need to give folks a tour of the room now that you got it all set
Yeah.
up. I don't think you've done that since. I don't think you've been on a stream since.
Nope.
No. Almost done. Still got a few things to do, but yeah, it's close.
Getting there.
Let me just take that webcam that works so well, and I'll walk
Take it
around.
for a walkaboot, yeah. Maybe that's its problem. Maybe it wants to move and shake.
It wants to be a mobile one.
Yeah.
And that makes more sense than the way I'm using it.
Yeah, absolutely. Where the heck is this? Oh, right there. Love these printed shields. That's kind of cool.
Let's see.
Just give me 1 sec here.
Are they both the Forestman shields? Yeah, those are awesome.
Here it is.
Oh, there we go.
That looks pretty cool. Yeah, both the Forceman shields. And I guess the new castle's all printed all printed stuff too, right?
Yes, they are.
That's very tempting. It looks so good.
The castle? Yeah, it does.
I'm struggling with that one. Like that one, that one's a tough struggle for me because castle was like I played with the castle stuff. Space was my bigger one, but castle was in there too. So
I think I'll get it eventually. There'll be time though.
yeah, it's difficult to watch. Like I don't know. I might watch it go by, but who knows? We'll see.
Like Eric said, I don't really have anywhere to put it right now, so it stay in the box like the Titanic over here is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I'm going to stick true to my guns there. I'm going to get going on my just mocking stuff up and building stuff like that because I have a lot more fun doing it. So
always a project there to work on.
Yeah, that's just it. And if I get a few of them on the go sort of thing, then you can have like you know put a little time in here when you run out of your parts, go back to the other one sort of thing. So
speaking of building mocks, I'll do a quick plug for Kate while she's here. She kicked off her Let's Build challenge for July today. I'll go through, I think, the 14th, and that's Let's Build Friends. So, Matthew, I know you've been waiting for that one.
You know me and Mox.
Yeah. And Friends.
And Friends. I love Friends.
You can get Nebraska to help you with that one.
I will have to.
Well, here's the deal. You don't have to build a mock. You can build a set. You can build whatever you want. It can be a mock or a set or a mashup, or you could recolor a set if you want to, which is probably, if I participate, what I'm going to do.
What kind of paint do you use?
Lego paint.
oh my god,
Spray paint or
Yeah.
brush?
Yeah.
use your nail polish.
Oh, I got lots of that.
Yeah,
Good. So yes, let's build friends. If anybody's interested on Instagram, you can start tagging stuff today. She'll do some giveaways like she always does. So all you got to do is post something, anything, even work in process, and that gets you eligible for a chance to win a gift card or a gift prize of some sort. Not a gift card necessarily. Yep.
Yeah, I would do that, but I'm always afraid of the friends are going to rise up and then take over the world. So
They will, probably.
They will.
Kate says you can do digital builds. I've done digital builds. In fact, I did a digital build for her last challenge.
Mm-hmm.
You do digital builds. You can do habitats. You can do mosaics. Anything you want, as long as it has something to do with friends.
Wait, a friend's mosaic?
Yeah.
You can do a picture of me? Is that what you're thinking?
Well, don't give it away.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. Brick Girl said she's got stormtroopers enjoying music and beverages on the party boat. You can take a picture of that and slap it up there, and that makes you eligible.
Very cool.
Kate says September is going to be Let's Build Space Adventures. So start planning for that
Yep.
as well.
I'm on it.
Yes, it's pretty cool how people spend the time to put together these challenges.
Yeah, for sure.
I would
It's a
imagine
lot of
it's a
work.
pretty big commitment, right? To put that together and go through that whole process.
It's a lot of work. I mean, there's most of them so Jen, Brick Fan Builds, she does the habitat challenges. She just included one of those that I was showing you for that, but she's like, not only does she do all the announcements for it, but then she collates all the builds and take pictures and posts them throughout the day of that. And then at the end, she puts statistics together and says, well, I had this many with this minifigure in it, this many with this minifigure in it. So it's a lot of work, and the hosts or hostesses do wonderful work at those.
Absolutely.
And they're just a lot of fun. They're very engaging with folks. You can meet new people. You can see some great builds from people. You can get inspired and get great ideas for stuff you want to build. I think it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
This Sentinel is garbage, but he's got a really good printed, dome piece there.
Yeah, that's good.
You're garbage.
Well, that's just your opinion, man.
It looks so terrible.
I don't want to say what the printed heads piece looks like, but it should take a
Speaking
double
of, that's just your opinion, man. My bowling alley from Bricklink might come sooner than the stupid fishing boat.
What?
And I got a notice saying I was going to get August 2nd, my bowling alley.
Yep.
And I've got these great minifigures from Citizen Brick all ready to crack open and stick in the bowling alley.
Yeah, I love it. Are you going to put them outside the front door or actually inside?
No, I'll put them out so you can see them.
Yeah.
I recognize those figures. Who are they?
Are you serious, Clark?
Blink, blink, blink.
As serious as a heart attack.
Wait, is that movie I'm supposed to watch?
Yeah.
Gold Digger or something?
Gold digger.
From a
Yeah,
movie
that's it.
called
Yeah, Bill Durham.
And this is the dude. And this is the Jesus.
I'm going to point my gun at you, and I'm going to pull the trigger. Put my gun up your ass and pull the trigger until it goes click. Jesus, you got it, man.
What movie is that again?
Mod. And that's a nihilist who wants to cut your thing off.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Jeez, that's aggressive.
That just got personal.
So
you haven't seen a movie. Geez, you gotta go there.
It is.
Hey, what movie is that?
Kick him. Can anybody kick him?
Is it a golfing movie?
Yeah. It's a golfing movie about a bowling alley.
That's weird.
It's totally strange.
No, but seriously, I forgot. What movie is it?
I think Tanner's frozen.
Oh my god.
Now I'm just getting uncomfortable.
I don't get it.
Comfort is when someone feels okay.
Oh.
You don't get it, do you?
What the hell is this song?
Never seen him so angry before.
Once or twice. He gets there. He's quick to forgive and forget. He's the first guy to give you a hug and kiss. He's kind of like it's kind of like Adam Sandler a little bit in that aspect.
Touche, DCL. I am not out of McLaren's.
The whole box just goes.
Heroic for a good measure.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
So is that Billy Madison?
Yeah. It's just.
It's okay.
I like how Eric just keeps like
Just
the
a
way Eric's
mistake.
monitor is perfect because he keeps looking up at his monitor, but he keeps looking up at Tanner's box on my screen. It's just
I do. I'm trying to make a point to keep looking at it.
The movie, Matthew, is called The Dude of Dallas.
Yes, Jason,
Okay.
that was the one from Chicago.
You got to Google it.
Back to Chicago. Oldendorf, you didn't get a notice saying your bowling alley's going to ship in August?
I did for August 2nd. So I have the Venetian houses, and I did order extra letters from Lego to change the name because it says Dave's Cafe on it. So I want to change that up.
I probably still need to do that.
No. Well, you can just take them right off your typewriter.
Yeah, I could do that.
But it's
That'd
funny,
be
not
good for the
all
typewriter
letters.
you dislike.
What's that?
That'd be a good use for the typewriter you dislike. Well, not
Yeah.
dislike. Well,
I love the
oh
typewriter.
no, the typewriter you liked. Never mind. I was thinking the piano. Sorry.
I don't like the piano.
What was wrong with the piano?
It's clunky.
It's just not good. It's just not good.
Wasn't that the one you could put a motor in?
Yeah.
Yep.
So the thing with that is, do you think it was a little bit of, because I got one of those off the top there too. I never built mine, but it was good. But then just shortly after that, a lot of real good stuff came out. Like they started really hammering out some of the builds. So I still think it has a nice look and stuff like that. And if you're into pianos, yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I think it was surrounded by so much other good stuff that it got kind of pushed down a little bit.
Yeah, I should clarify. I don't like it's the wrong word. I don't love it. I don't love the piano.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought it was way too expensive. You're spending $75 extra because of the power functions.
Yes.
And power functions are clunky and they're loud, and you got to get out your phone to play the music. So it's just really, I did it like twice, and it was, after that, I was just like, yep, not worth it because the app's kind of dumb too. So it's a really nice looking piano, but is it a really nice looking $350 piano? I don't know. I don't know about that, right? And it's black, so it catches fingerprints like crazy too. And it's just, I don't know. It lost its luster, and I pretty much bought it because it was out of stock for the longest time, and it just happened to show up in my store, and I was like, oh, I gotta get it because I don't know if it'll ever come back.
Mine was a day one thing just because it was there, and that was at the time they were handing out cards, and I thought, well, yeah, I'll grab one and whatever it can. I ended up getting it to Jack because it was just like, nope, I didn't want to build it. I didn't want to keep it.
It's a beautiful set, and if you love music, then you probably love it. I don't know.
Like I said, if it was your bag, right, you could do the jazz set and have the piano and have whatever stuff.
Yeah.
It would look kind of cool, but it'd have to be kind of your thing.
Yeah. So and I love ideas. Ideas is my favorite theme, but that's one that As soon as that piano retires, I'm going to sell the set.
Yeah, and I mean that's the nice thing about it is you can do that, pile it out, and get something else you want, right? And then it takes up a lot of real estate on a shelf there too, right?
It does, because it won't fit in a billy, so I got to put it on a pack shelf right now.
Yeah.
I got so many of those. I just lost another piece.
Yeah, and Yo says it too because a lot of people thought the piano was truly playable.
Yeah.
So they kind of misled some people in their marketing about the true abilities or what that set was meant to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it definitely did sound like it was playable when they were like announcing it.
Yeah, but it's like any other stuff. So and I kind of said that right off the start when that set came out. Because I was with Jordan that day. I said, the problem with this thing was going to be that it was going to be. I think it's going to be really loud. Like it's going to be one of those things. It's going to be annoyingly loud. When you watch the commercial for it and stuff, like they can sell the hell out of the way because they're dubbing music over top of everything that's going on, right?
Yeah.
So,
it's like any other motorized set. It's
loud.
It's loud.
Yeah. And people kind of lose track of that or lose a little bit in that when you start looking at. Like even the roller coaster, it's fun to watch, but if that roller coaster is running for a long period of time, it gets annoying.
Yep.
So, Eric, you just rocketed through that set there, hey? Like you just.
I did. I had no distractions. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost.
Like it.
Camera bouncing around. I think.
How do you like it?
We're at the castle, man.
I know. I do like it. I'm still debating on the castle. I don't know. That's a good point about selling it in order to get something else.
Yeah, but yeah. You already had kind of plans for it anyway, didn't you?
Yeah.
So.
And it looks great.
I do. I think it looks really nice. I like it.
Yeah.
I think curiosity would kill
Better
me
than the other one. What?
Curiosity would kill me on that one to see if the instructions are better and see if it, see if it's done a little bit better than the first one you did.
Well, you can download the instructions now, can't you?
Yeah, they're all online. I don't know. Because my plan is in the water area, there's going to be a cliff kind of behind it with a lighthouse, and then it's going to lead up a little bit and change in elevation and go to like the castle, the blacksmith shop, and then it kind of make its way back into the city area.
Yeah.
So, but this I think is going to be a lot smaller than the blacksmith shop.
Yeah.
It just looks considerably smaller, so it might actually look kind of bad next to it.
Aspen said, I don't think it was misleading. It's playable and that you can push the keys. It's a bit far-fetched to think that they would make sound, though. It is playable. I agree with that.
Real piano does it.
I don't disagree with that, but I think there were a lot of people that thought you were actually going to be able to push down the keys and sound would come out. I think a lot of people thought that. Now, they might have been dumb to think that, but a lot of people thought that.
Hey,
well, because the power functions with it.
Right.
Why does that look crooked?
DCL said the new coaster literally slams the elevator back in place when you motorize it. So even just when you crank it, the elevator kind of comes down pretty hard, but it's still, I really like the mechanics of it. It's a lot less clunky than the old roller coaster because, there isn't a chain that's dragging the cars up.
Yeah.
Because mine now, like it seems to kind of skip every time it's dragging those cars up, and then it needs those wheels to push the cars around the curve. This one, it just smoothly goes, and I really like the mechanism that they have so that the cars won't pull forward until the elevator's back down as well. Like it's very clever.
Can that mechanism actually stay in the upright position even when the elevator's down, or no?
It can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, which mechanism are you saying?
So that red kind of
No.
like thing goes up, right? Okay.
No, because the elevator weighs it down.
Right. Okay.
It's a weight on it. So yeah, it will always, as long as that elevator's down, it pushes it down.
Yeah, because the old roller coaster, there's a lot of areas that can be misaligned or leveled incorrectly, which is then going to stop it from making a complete loop.
Correct.
Where this one, it's truly just the speed of it's going to get it back.
Yep.
To the gate, regardless.
Oh, yeah, she's flipping.
Yeah, but I'm. It's interesting because it's it's not very different from the haunted house, the drop ride.
See, no, it's very different. I hate that.
Well, at least the idea of bringing something up, right, and then the car drops back down.
Yeah.
But in that one, right, they use the wheels and everything to help slow it down on at the final approach.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't do something similar. Maybe it just takes up too much space.
I think so. I was kind of surprised by that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what gives them the problems in that set. Like that set to me is a killer. Like that one's a double-edged sword. I absolutely love that build.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably one of my favorites, like in that sort of series of mechanical rides and stuff like that.
Yep.
But I hate it. Like not once have I got that thing to work properly.
Oh, okay.
And I've taken it apart 10 times because I want that thing to work so good.
Mm-hmm.
It just won't. And I think the wheels are its downfall. Like, yes, you need them to slow you down, but what's happening with mine is when it pulls it up, that's when I get the chain skip. And that's when it throws all the timing out. And it'll work good, like 10 times in a row. And then the 11th, gone.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't have any problems with it. And then my nephew knocked the chain off, and I had to kind of go back through, which is very difficult in that set.
Yeah.
Got to rework the chain through. And then my son broke it again with the chain. Like they're just kind of messing with it, and the links are just there's not enough of a connection to hold them, I guess.
Yeah.
Because there's more tension on that chain than there is the roller coaster.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot more weight to it, I think, right? Like
I love that set, but the only thing my problem with it is you lose all the awesome interior detail the moment it's closed up.
You can close it up, yeah, absolutely.
And you never see it again. Like you can, but I don't know. Because it's such an amazing set, and all the little Easter eggs that they put in there for the Adventures line is just...
Oh, like I said, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's almost like a love-hate relationship, right? Like, I love to look at it. I love everything about it. I hate to run it.
Let's see. PBJ said Tanner likes it fast and smooth instead of slow and rough. Nailed it. That's right.
Questionable.
That's right.
Nailed it. Jackpot.
Paul's here. Parked Up Playboy. Back online after a day, no internet or phone. Rogers Blues as well.
Rogers.
PBJ says Eric Lego is not for children.
And Yo said to stop blaming my family for breaking my Lego.
Oldendorf, I did get an email from Lego about Bowling Alley shipping date, and they said it would ship August the 2nd.
Yep, I had that same email, so.
We'll see. Marcus here says, any discussion about Lego taking legal action against reprinting minifigs with logos? No, we haven't talked about that yet, but we could.
We started to.
Did you guys talk about that last week?
We started talking about that last week, yeah. Yeah, because we were talking about, like, how is that going to affect, like, someone like BB Forge and all these guys and stuff like that. And there was some other goofier points to that, almost to the point. And like Rick said too, in that, I don't think they're really stressing super duper hardcore about BB Forge and stuff like that. They'll eventually come after him because they'll just run the fair is fair sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's more of the people that are like ripping them off on an epic level.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're gonna. So for anybody that didn't hear, Lego announced that because the minifigure is a Lego trademark and it carries its own trademark, that they would no longer allow people to print any third party, either words or logos on minifigures.
Yeah.
So just because they don't want to confuse people with two conflicting trademarks. So, a lot of people up in arms from lugs because like a lot of lugs like to print their lug name on minifigures, and that wouldn't be allowed. Cody from BBG Forge, he runs Brick Slopes, and like he prints, and a lot of the conventions print like the convention name on the custom figures that they put out, so you wouldn't be able to do that anymore. Obviously, you couldn't put like a business name or anything like that on it. So, Brick Girls Sig Fig is the University of Illinois symbol. Couldn't do that anymore. You can still print on any Lego elements, just not the minifigures.
Yeah, and weren't they talking about something about like even like my little guy up in the corner? They wanted that gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, DCL said he thinks it makes sense. I do too. I see why they're doing it, right? They're trying to limit liability of getting a lawsuit from a third party for trademark infringement, because it could force them to lose the trademark on the minifig. And they've already lost the trademark on the Lego brick. So, other companies can create the interlocking bricks. So, they don't want other companies to be able to make minifigure knockoffs, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mark says, I believe once you purchase Lego, it's yours to do whatever you want with. I mean, I agree with that. I don't think they're going to go after you. Let's say if you buy it and you print it yourself and then you post a picture of it, they're probably not going to go after you.
Yeah, they're not going to worry about the ones and twosies. Yeah, for
if you custom print for somebody and you sell it to them, and you have an online business where you sell custom printed figures to people, they're going to go after those people, and they're going to go after them with cease and desist letters likely first, and then they might have some kind of legal action.
Yeah, you wonder, like we had stopped at Brickmania.
Yeah.
Right now you're getting all those custom, military minifigures and all that kind of stuff. It's and they don't sell those minifigs cheap either. Like, they're expensive minifigures.
And again, I think those are okay because they're really just printing, camo and stuff. As long as they don't print
Brick Army or anything,
Brick Army on it, then they're okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do. They did do the other thing we said is they did do a pretty knock-up job of remember when they were talking about like starting to hammer down on the leaks and stuff like that. That did get a little bit quieter.
It did.
Yeah.
Well, like the Bowser, nobody heard anything about that until
the day it was up online.
Correct.
Yeah. So,
which it's kind of nice. It's nice to see that set like sneak up on you, and you're not hearing about it and thinking about it for 4 months, 5 months before it finally gets photos coming out of it. It's not good for like Brick Clicker and groups that dedicate their channels to that stuff, but
I think they're still getting the
they're getting something,
the descriptions of sets, and they can still run with videos and stuff on the descriptions, and then they just don't get the leaked grainy images that are crappy, right?
Yeah. Mark says, does Ford Motor Vehicle Company tell you what bumper stickers you can put on the back of their bumpers?
No, they're probably just happy to see a Ford actually moving on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a little different, right? I don't know. I need a piece of remover. I think it's a little different, and again, I think a lot of people are upset because they won't be able to get custom sig figs done and print whatever they want on them. But the alternative is you just don't print a logo on it. If you want a logo, have them carry in a 2x2 tile, and you can go crazy printing logos on 2x2 tiles.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not going to go after that,
or just don't publicize it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could do that too, but I think it's more for it's not like the guy like me where I'm going to do my minifigure up, and if I get something printed on it, whatever, fine, I've got my own thing here. They don't care. They're not going to knock on my door. It's the guy that's running the company that you send them X amount of dollars and they build.
Right.
They build and print whatever they want or whatever you want them to do.
Yep.
Which is
And
still a good service. I enjoy it like that. Like that's BB Forge, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, you can do up your custom minifig. You can put whatever you want on them. You can do all that sort of stuff, and that's the person they're going to go after.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's going to be the big people first, and then they'll trickle down, and because you can't let one company or group get away with it, because then that allows them to say, "Hey, well, you haven't gone after them," and there's
Well, and
all
being
that
that they're even discussing it means that they've had an issue somewhere. Somewhere something's happened where somebody took Lego's flower or whatever, named their name, and that's why this is coming about. Because, I mean, if nothing happened, they're not searching for stuff to go after people for.
Yeah, they're open to some kind of liability.
Yeah.
They're trying to limit that liability, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is kind of cool, this treehouse thing.
It is nice, simple little build.
What's crazy is it's about the same pieces as the actual old Forestman set.
Yeah.
And that set's going for like $400 now.
I'll sell this for $400 right now.
Yeah.
Sold.
He says, well, Nurse says, what's in Eric's backlog? He's not building at the moment, looking bored. Well, he's got a castle.
I know. I was just doing a little bit more research on what it's selling for.
Crack it open.
I know that's kind of where I'm leaning towards with it.
You should ask Jen.
Should do what?
You should ask Jen. This is me sucking up to Jen so she doesn't throw punch me.
Well, I don't know. I was looking at stuff for potential Mother's Day next year.
You give her that castle?
And, yeah. And one, she said it's not close enough to the water. It's like an hour away, right, from the ocean.
Oh, we're talking about Cascade.
Yeah. But it's also, I mean, prices should go way down by then, I would hope.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it is very expensive to fly out for me to the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Unreal. So,
well,
I'm holding out hope for that one.
And that's to fly to Portland.
Yeah.
Maybe fly somewhere different than Portland and then just drive out there.
Oh,
yeah, I think it's 2 hours to 2 hours to Portland, or to the coast from Portland, but you can, I don't know, you just
fly into maybe a larger market or larger airport and maybe save a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I was confused quickly because when I looked it up on, I get confused quite often, but looking at a map and you pull Portland, Oregon, and you see just above it is Vancouver. I was like, well hold on a minute. That's
Vancouver, USA.
Yeah. And I was like, what? It's like, hold on. I typed in something wrong.
I said that when we did that tour through there, I said, because when we ride the bikes, we get up in the morning and we go down for breakfast and we sit there and we know that 6 hours is about this far.
Mm-hmm.
So we go in our book and we do about 6 hours, and then I come across and I'm like, Vancouver, shit. So I want to cross the border, go stay, and I'm looking, I'm like, wait, that's Vancouver, USA. Never mind, we can stay there.
Kate says it's 2.5 hours from Seattle. Just flying to Seattle and rent a car.
2.5 hours.
I'm holding out hope for that one.
And actually, I think if you do that, you can just drop them off in Astoria on the drive down the coast, right? And then, drop them off at a hotel near the beach.
Morris says, Tanner, did you have all the parts you needed for the Iron Man? I've been missing a few and can't figure out what I'm doing wrong.
I'm pretty sure I had them all, but I might have been missing one or two, and I just pulled them out of my bulk.
No.
I thought I had them all, though.
That's taking the is that that's part of one of the rebrickable ones, right?
Yeah, Ransom Ferns rebrickable. So it's 2 of that crappy Iron Man set, and then the Erishem's design or whatever, the Eternal set.
Mm-hmm. And you don't need any more parts other than just what comes in those boxes?
You're not supposed to. That's what it says. It's a true alternate build, but I can't remember if I couldn't find a piece or not, and I had to pull it out of my bulk.
Matthew,
But it
how's your
looks
build
really
going?
good. I'll show you all.
How's your build going?
Oh, it looks like there is a front.
There is a front. Yeah.
Yeah.
The front's pretty blah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like, he's got a really nice ass.
Thank you.
Kind of flat.
Quite as good as mine, though.
It's not that flat. Like,
Kind of flat.
It's not that bad.
So he's got really long legs too.
Wait a second. Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Iron Matthew.
He's humbled and honored, Tanner.
Hey, Brick Doctor, how you doing? Welcome, welcome.
Hello. I can't remember. Do you have to go to Bricklink to pull up the instructions for the designer program sets?
That's a good question.
Or there's an actual website? I can't remember.
I thought there's a QR code when you open up the box.
Oh, bastards.
Aspen, that's cool. Aspen just sent me a quick little, watch this. I don't know if it'll play quick here.
You just have to turn your phone around.
I know, wait. There we go.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
Whoa.
Look at that.
name. What's her name? Simply Useful, I think.
Yeah, simply useful, yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool. That Stormtrooper.
Really nice mosaic.
I think I know what Aspen's doing there. I just figured it out. I know exactly what she's doing there. It's a jerk move, Aspen. Now I'm going to start sorting through all my rainbow bricks to do my Rainbow Trooper.
Simply Lovely. That's her name. That's at Brixpo in Australia. That's their convention they're doing this weekend.
Yeah, PBJ, Matthew coordinated his shirt and his build today. He's also wearing his Marty McFly moon boots. So.
Oh, no, sorry, I forgot them.
Gross.
Gross. Oh, good Lord. Well, I didn't see this one, Tanner. I was going to build this one
on the instruction app, Eric.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go. I thought you were saving that one though.
No, I can't build this yet. She'd be a little bit upset there, so she may be on next week, she said, so maybe start it next week. What TV shows did you want to talk about?
Nothing, I'm not caught up.
You don't even know what we're talking about yet.
Doesn't matter.
We're going to talk about The Big Lebowski.
What is that?
I think Ted.
Isn't that the guy who worked for Trump?
Yeah, that's
Wait,
it.
is
No, that's Lewandowski. Sorry.
The Flintstones, right?
The what?
The Flintstones.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly what it is.
You have bowling in there.
Nope.
Wait a second, isn't it the same actor?
I'm gonna spoil a show since Matthew hasn't seen it yet because he's
What
well,
show
we don't have to
about?
spoil anything, but has anyone watched Stranger Things yet?
Absolutely.
Just started season 1.
What? Seriously?
Well, for the second time.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching from the beginning again before I watch the new season.
I finished it today. It's good. It's really good. 1 season to go.
Yeah, when did they decide to extend it another season? Because I thought this was supposed to be the last one.
So they said all along that they were going to do 4 to 5 seasons, and they, I think they had intended to try and wrap up by 4, but it just got too much to do in season 4. But yeah, season 4 is probably my favorite season so far. Best one so far.
Yeah, it was good. I thought I won't obviously give stuff away, but I thought they upped the gore level, like not gore, but just the kind of maybe gore, just a little bit, and it was interesting, definitely interesting. But I powered through that one. I still haven't finished Obi-Wan.
I haven't even started it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just finished Moon Man. Was it Moon Man?
Yeah.
Moon Knight.
What do you think?
Night. That's what it is.
Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what? Who the hell? Who invited this guy? Man.
It's Moonlight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Moon Your Face. Kate asked, "What's your favorite? If so, it's your favorite season? Question mark. That is saying a lot. I can't wait to finish the last episode. About 20 minutes into it.
Yeah. So season 1 had been my favorite, and it still was until I watched these last 2 episodes that just came out, and I think it overtook season 1. Not by a landslide, but it was really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Elizabeth, hey Elizabeth, says it was good, and says, Eric, what's in the box?
No. PBJ's right. I am conflicted over opening the castle. I think I'm going to do it.
Grow a pair and just cut that box open right now. Don't even wait. Yeah.
Huh. You can't tell me twice.
Exactly.
I'll succumb to peer pressure.
Stop thinking about it. Just do it.
I wouldn't have liked my camera to freeze any other time more than now.
When this freezes. That was perfect.
No, I feel like it's purposely. All right, I'm cutting it open.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good, yeah.
There it is.
Like on demand.
Instant regret.
No regrets.
Not even one vowel.
No regrets.
Instant regrets.
Man, a guy just sold one of those for $1,200.
I'm gonna throw up.
Awesome.
I gotta type in for direct instructions here.
See, that alone should have made it so you didn't want to open it up.
You don't want to open that one, Kevin.
What?
You don't want to open that one.
No, probably not.
No, just send it to me, though.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's in the mail.
Yeah.
That's the one that didn't come to me, and they ran out of them, so I'm going to resend it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, watch this, Matthew. Watch this. Ready? Big Lebowski.
He said James Caan passed away Wednesday. I did not hear that. Now, she says Godfather actor, but I think we all know him for his great
Elf.
in Elf.
Yep.
So, Tanner and I watched that. I don't know if you guys watched that, the movies that made us. Did you guys see any of those?
Yeah.
No, I gotta write that down. I keep forgetting it.
Yeah, so really good. And that Elf one was pretty damn good because they talk about him. Like, people were scared of him on the set because he was because he's a bit of a hard ass and stuff like that, and a little bit nervous about it, or nervous about having him there. The Godfather scene, though, his most famous line in that Godfather was off the cuff. Hey, everybody know that?
I don't remember saying off the cuff.
He didn't. That's it. I'm gonna smash this set. No, I'm not, but I want to.
I just want the. It's okay.
This is why you're not in the thumbnail, Matthew.
Yeah. Why nobody will draw you.
I'll draw myself.
Actually, Tanner will probably draw one, but it'll be the crudest stickman you've ever seen.
I accept it.
Yeah. You'll have to.
Jeez, do they make the fan designers pack these boxes too? Oh my god.
Yeah, they have to do all the work before they
Like
send
a
it out.
friggin' nightmare.
So are you happy you opened it?
Yeah, you know what? I think I was going to eventually at some. I missed probably the best window to sell it. I'm sure the price will just go up, a handful of years from now. But I had plans for it. It's why I originally got it. I didn't get it to just turn around and sell it. I wish I thought about that for the subpar fishing boat, but I didn't.
Oldendorf's headed out. We'll see you, buddy.
Well, this set's very Volkswagen-esque, eh? No numbered bags. It's all just giver.
Wait a second. It is the same actor in both those movies. The Big Lebowski and Flintstones.
Tanner didn't answer because he didn't know. That's why he didn't answer.
Right.
Are you talking about not Tom Arnold, but John Goodman?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he plays Fred Flintstone.
You're welcome.
Jeez, Tanner, do you not even know your movies? God.
I didn't even hear him ask that question. Rick Moranis is in the Flintstones too. It's probably like the last movie he did.
Yeah, what an interesting story with him, right?
Who's that?
Rick Moranis.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
don't
mean, I
know.
know the story, but for everybody that doesn't know the story, Eric,
He completely dropped out of acting, right, to stay home and take care of his children.
like he was pretty big, big in the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot of bad movies that he was in, right?
What was that Ghostbusters one, wasn't there?
Yeah, he was in a lot of iconic movies. Which, by the way, I just watched Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh,
So good.
I do not share that same opinion.
Oh, that's not good at all.
I enjoyed it, right? But I don't know. I think I'm getting sick of these movies where the kids are always the smartest people in the room, and now they're the ones that know how to work all the equipment, and it just I don't know, just
Hitting too close to home.
Yeah, no one's gonna say it.
so sick of it, man. Mom, where's the meatloaf? But I don't know. It just all of a sudden they knew how the trap works and all this stuff, and they're expert ghost hunters now. I don't know.
They're the grandkids of Egon, man. He's the smartest person on the planet.
Well, you know what? His grandson didn't get any of those genes then.
His grandson was picking up chicks, dude.
His grandson got the hair. And he was
I don't think I need to remind you of what you looked like at that age. There's that picture that was circulating around of that guy that was holding your wife.
Yeah. Man, I gotta find him again.
Yeah. Good luck.
I don't know where that guy went. Kev had some interesting theories.
I felt bad after I said that. I'm like, oh, that was mean.
No, I mean, I had to leave work and cry a little bit, but
because you guys don't really know what's going on. Eric sent us a picture of him and Jen there, and it was they were babies. They were babies back then, and I said, Eric, or I can't remember how you said it. I said, oh, some dude's holding your wife there, and he goes, yeah. And he says, I can't remember what you said, and he goes, what the heck? You said something about, I wish I could look like that guy or something. And I said, it looks like you ate that guy.
Yeah. Or I at least ate two of those guys.
Oh.
Yeah, you said, wait, you mean I don't still look like this? And Kevin said, no, it actually looks like you ate that guy. Dick.
That's
Kevin
like,
gets all skinny, and all of a sudden he can just rip on everybody.
yeah, fat shaming me. What are you gonna say? I can't build this set now with my T-Rex arms?
Well, the set doesn't look like food, so you should be okay. Just let her buck.
Oh, dude.
Uh,
Where's Yana when I need her?
yeah, where's my frozen screen when I want this thing?
Didn't work that time, unfortunately.
I gotta say, I like the Wolverine minifig, but this Storm minifigure is been kind of showing her
Pretty
off.
cool, yeah.
Best one in the.
Yeah, no, they're the minifigs in that set are really good.
Yeah, hot garbage.
And
What?
it's a shame that series didn't, they didn't really go very far with it.
Mhm.
I think it'll be back.
I hope so.
I mean, Disney Plus is doing the X-Men '97. I think it's later this year or next year, so I think they'll be back. I hope they'll be back.
Aspen says Eric was a hottie back then.
Ugh, implying I'm not now. How dare you?
Well, that's how you do that.
I've hugged him in person. He's still a hottie.
Warm wise, right? Like warm.
Well, he is insulated. Very
There was
well.
a lot of sweat.
There's more of me to love.
There was a lot of sweat going on. So, yeah.
It's called oozing machismo.
Machismo, man. Oh god.
Uh,
Oh.
So far the instructions are a lot better than the.
I think the boat's just a clunker because, like I said,
Yeah.
Pursuit of Flight was really good too.
Well, right now it's just install one piece, go on to the next. It's not like put on two pieces. So I can deal with that. I can deal with it if they made the decision. Because there are some sets that didn't release because I think they said the fan designer, due to extenuating circumstances or whatever, just had to bow out of the designer program.
You feel due to the instructions?
Yeah, I think like the time to go back and because a lot of them, I think even Brent talked about it, having to go back and rework the model a little bit in order to meet some of what Lego was looking for out of it. And then usually with the idea sets, they're not designing the instructions, right? Lego takes control and they do get input from you now, but really they forced the fan designers to do almost, it seems like, all the legwork to get this to become a actual official Lego set.
Kate said she can see the Cascades Mountain. She's almost home.
I think she's trying to say Mount Bachelor.
Yeah. I wasn't going to read it the way I read it. It was funny, but I wasn't going to read it. You giggling about?
You.
She took some hardware home from Austin, from Brick Rodeo. She got best lighted set. So like they gave out awards for several of the mocks, and hers was best lighted mock. Her and Tim TK Bricks for Stranger Things, and then they proceeded to destroy it.
What?
Yeah, the big pedal pieces.
Oh yeah.
She stopped in Kansas City to hand those off to Tim because he made those, and then they proceeded. He decided he was going to part them out, so they made a little video that they posted this week, and they dropped them all.
Wow.
And then she cried for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And she's probably crying right now, Tanner. Way to bring up good memories.
Well, you can rebuild it into something new.
She can now not see those mountains anymore.
That's what I do.
Mount Good Lord is so is it Mount Good Lord or Mount Bachelor?
Yeah, it's Mount Good Lord.
Where is this again?
where you're coming to the brick convention thing there.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to make that a reality. We'll see.
Yeah, I would really like that.
Me too. She's gonna let you go to Chicago again too, right?
And he's frozen again.
Yeah, he is.
Son of a Yana, bad timing. I could have pretended I opened up this set. People would have thought I did. It's like old time radio.
I think the best part is that just when his sig fig is just talking. Oh Lord.
Kevin, now's the time to make the fat joke so we don't see him cry.
Oh my God.
He's still here.
Yeah, let me leave the room first.
Yeah. Yeah, see, Kate just said her heart was broken, cried for 2 hours, and she's crying now. She can't see the mountains anymore. What the hell's going on with this?
DCL wants you to make sure and take some Spanish, Eric, or talk some Spanish. Take it, talk it, either way.
Take it in the talk-it if you have to. Stunk. This will be a nice little build. Put on the shelf with the other ones. I still think I got to do the other. I haven't picked up any of the little scene stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'm not just saying it. That build is awesome.
Which one?
The one you're doing right now.
Yeah,
yeah. The building techniques that they put in it. It's
yeah.
really,
I'm already noticing this, like the stand-up shelf and stuff. The
yeah,
and stuff,
it's
whatever.
really good. See, it's a nice little promo.
I'll be very excited to show it to Matthew when he comes over someday.
Now, what you're gonna have to do is stow a sawed-off shotgun in one of the cabinets too.
That's aggressive.
See, if you'd seen Kenobi, you'd get that joke.
Hey, shush.
Just saying.
I haven't. Chris is my buddy Chris that I've watched it on his Plex server. He moved out to the East Coast and he still hasn't got into his place yet, so he doesn't have the server up. So I'm on hold. You could buy Disney for a month, I guess, and just power through the last few episodes.
You could.
Maybe that's what I'll do.
Jane Doe said, Eric, I found your body, so all I need is your legs and head, and that's cheap here.
It's cheap everywhere, really. Oh, look at his fig. Look at.
Oh,
that's great.
That's pretty good. Eric, I forgot what the leather jacket's from, but you have the Batman pants from the CMF, right?
Yeah, so it's I think Series 16, but in researching what all the parts are, because Ethan created the minifig for me, the legs and torso are all from female minifigures.
Yes.
Figures.
That's about right.
You know, I'm gonna have to change this picture here to what you guys truly are.
Is it going to be a jackass?
No, that's probably better than what I was actually gonna do.
Jackass. You got to talk. There you go. Toxic.
Oh, it doesn't show it well.
Oh, I knew what it was right away. You got to talk about those, Eric.
Brick Doctor said, was it just me or did anyone else have the urge to punch young Leia in the head?
Only when she was running at mock speeds that Obi-Wan could not catch her.
Even at the beginning, right? Like
yeah,
when she's running away from
a speeder bike.
I'm not listening.
I mean, when she runs away from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, it's crazy.
Under the bridge?
Wasn't he in the Flintstones?
Which one?
Like which episode?
Flea.
Yeah, sure.
Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, who was also in the Big Lebowski and Back to the Future 2.
Right, you would know him as the dude.
No, he wasn't the dude.
It's all mad. Jackass.
Well, in my version of the movie, he was the dude.
Well, that's
Watching the wrong dude movies.
Brick Girl. So mine didn't fit either, and then I realized I had some of the parts flipped in the wrong direction. So that might be the problem, Maura, that you're facing is the little corner tiles. I had them flipped in the wrong direction, and that's why it didn't fit on the chest piece. Or if that doesn't work, Aspen says you need to wine and dine him.
You don't want to finish that, Aspen? If Rebecca was here, she would.
Oh, Rebecca already has.
Finish them?
Kate said Tim and her have already talked about their next collaboration, so she's starting to get excited again. Next Mosaic project.
Nice.
And, Maura's a proponent of quick and dirty. That's good to know.
Good to know. Somebody write that down.
Eric, you're the one with the pen and paper.
He doesn't know how to write.
He's still trying to color in that he's supposed to watch.
I just scribble.
That he's supposed to watch movies that made us.
Yeah, the movies that made us.
There.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Is anyone watching Ms. Marvel in the chat? I know you fools aren't.
I watched the first episode.
It's not bad. It's better than I thought it was going to be. It's not really that great either, but it's better than I thought it was going to be.
It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad.
As good as Moon Knight was. I really liked Moon Knight.
Okay. See, I didn't watch Into the Spider-Verse. So I'm not a big fan of that style of like I don't know if it's directing or where you're just going to all these things with all the cartoon stuff going all over the place. Like I don't know. To me, that just gets too busy. But other than that, I enjoyed the first episode. I thought it was pretty good.
The actress isn't bad. Like I thought she's better than I expected. There was early reports that she didn't screen test very well, but I don't know. I thought she's fine.
So I'll definitely watch the other ones. I just haven't made time for that.
Yeah, I gotta find some time. That's my biggest thing right now.
Yeah.
Battling the clock.
Maura said hers looks like the model, so she's confused. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I just know mine was screwed up, and then I fixed the tiles, and it went in just fine. I did lick it before I stuck it, so.
Oh, you gotta lick it.
I believe it.
Maybe try that.
I thought you spit on it, but whatever. To teach their own.
My mom taught me better than that. I don't know where that came from. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay. We're going to rewind and...
No one heard that.
Didn't say that.
Well, this one's going to make episode 47 the most controversial of all Building with Buttons. Anybody else have any weird family stories that want to bring up right now?
Eric, I thought
we got to get off the topic.
Let's forget about it. I rewound. It didn't happen. Hey, let me do my Swedish Chef impersonation.
It's funny your Swedish Chef impersonation sounds like the rewind.
Yeah.
God.
Rick Doctor says this one's getting a bit weird even for me.
You know it's weird. Yeah.
Oh man.
So new Lego sets coming out, huh? Anybody getting anything for Prime Day? Anybody
What's
hoping
everybody in the
something's on sale?
chat building tonight?
Where are those mountains again?
That's so quiet.
Everybody just went full Matthew here.
Yeah, that's my thing, not your guys' thing.
We're trying it out. Maybe we like it. Don't knock us.
So how about that local sports team? What
One.
game is playing right now?
There was one last night that I was at that was absolutely terrible. That's for sure.
Did you guys hear that they're basically giving charity appearances to Albert Pujols and Miguel Cabrera in the All-Star game?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
How is Poole doing this year?
Not very good.
No.
He's hit like 5 or 6 home runs, but he's batting like 200
Okay,
last.
baseball.
Yeah, he's not very good. He's apparently really good in the clubhouse with the younger guys, though, which is what they say to justify. And I mean, they're not paying him that much money, so I don't think it's hurting anything for him to be on the team.
Oh, crap.
Cosmo said she's making room for the Lego store that she bought off of Bricklink.
Nice.
Oh.
Excellent. Yeah. Now, Candy, are you getting that one on August 2nd too? I would assume so, right? That's the one from that designer program.
And upsize it?
I think I saw photos of it recently online, and they moved the bricks, the Technic bricks, to the right location now.
Oh, that's good. Did they freeze them before they did that, or was that just you?
You can talk about how it's back again.
That's the best one. Oh shit. Oh.
You guys, I'm going home.
You guys.
I feel like he's planning this.
Oh God, I so wish I was.
Oh, yes.
I wish I was that smart.
Hey, Chris. Chris is here.
What are you doing?
Makes me want to run to my closest Circuit City.
Buy some circuits.
Make sure you hit the Blockbuster right next door.
Absolutely. And I'll get enough wires at Radio Shack.
I miss Radio Shack.
I do too.
Missed it. You almost done that car, Matthew? What's going on there?
It has wings now.
Nice.
Oh, one went down.
Always.
Went a little limp there.
It happens.
Maybe to you.
Let's get off this topic because I'm just going to say something even worse. And we're going to go back to where we were before we rewound the show. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
Move along, people. Move along.
Nothing to see here.
Chris, I'm building this 76022 X-Men versus the Sentinel. Almost done. I'm building it
Cool.
very,
I'll
very
send this one. We're
slowly.
getting close to our cutoff time.
Yeah.
Eric should be back by then, so. This is a very neat technique. I like this stuff. Eric, you got to talk about your what you're now allowed to do on your channel there, hey? When you come back.
On which channel?
On your Tiki-Taki.
Oh, I thought you meant the other channel.
What other channel?
The foot channel?
Mm-hmm.
Channel feet?
What channel? That's
Showing the
nice.
box center?
Yeah, Chris has asked me to show
Oh.
I like your ring light.
Yeah, it's really showing in there. Yeah. Now you just see the reflection of the monitor and stuff.
I like your ring light. All I can see is the glow, but I love it.
Blinded by the light.
Going back to
Eric,
that,
I still haven't gotten anything from TikTok about getting I put in a ticket to get my birth date changed or whatever so that I could sign up for your subscription, and I still haven't gotten anything from that.
Well, they're very quick to respond to people.
and they care.
They care 100%. I know that because they advertise at Yankee Stadium, so obviously they care about people. So I'm sure a representative will get to you, very quickly
In the next 2 to 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, the guy who's stealing my content is still under review, and that's been like 6 weeks now. So, they'll get to it.
Now, Eric, you need to be fair. They really need to make sure that it's him stealing it.
That's a very valid point.
Good night, Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Kate. Glad you made it back safely.
Absolutely.
What they said.
That's true. I'd hate, for me to be the one stealing the guy's content.
You should try it one time and watch them just kick you out.
Yeah, Aspen, I could delete it and I didn't even create an account. I just I logged in through my Google account. But for whatever reason, it thinks that I'm 14 on my Google account, or 13 or something.
Obvious reasons. They probably watched our channel.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
That's fair. I can definitely guarantee I'm getting a new camera. That's.
Oh, yeah? You gonna get one? You do it?
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to try to sell this thing to some sucker on eBay.
Sell it to Matthew.
Isn't Matthew looking for a new camera?
Well, then, do I have a deal for you?
Who are you talking about, Big Matt?
No, you.
No, little Matt. Wee Matt.
Wee Matt. Oh, there we go.
Beater an ice cream scoop.
Todd said you shouldn't have opened the castle. You might have had money for a new camera.
That's right. That's right.
There.
Could have picked up one real nice.
Very nice.
Get yourself something real nice, Clark.
Very nice. Yeah. No regrets yet.
No regrets.
It's been a pretty decent build so far. They don't rotate the the model a whole lot so far. So there's a couple pieces, at the other side of the build that you're not 100% sure where they go.
Yeah.
But that could have been maybe you wait to put those pieces on till later in the build, so you're not constantly rotating the model.
Yeah.
Which can be kind of a pain sometimes. So
that's what I'm building, Chris. Homestead kitchen.
Which has some pretty neat little building techniques in
It
there.
does, actually. It's kind of cool.
Sure, I got some trades for that.
Nope. You don't. This one won't go anywhere. Someone sent me this, so it doesn't move.
He won't mind.
Yes, he will, because I would.
I didn't say a word. So obviously he wouldn't mind.
I did, however, fire a brick off here somewhere that.
This little jet's not too bad, actually. It's very swooshable.
Yeah. So I don't remember the rest of the stuff in that build very much.
Nice little flick fire missiles and some spring-loaded missiles, and it's not a bad little build.
What year did that one come out?
2014.
It was one of the years.
I think that was before I came back.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I'm gonna have to build a little stand for it, but
Yeah.
Oh, that's one thing I keep meaning to look at is the parts for the guardianship stand. I want to start getting a bunch more of that Technic stuff and building some stands for the other ships.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have to be that same size of the stand, but at least having some of the same functionality of being able to rotate it and stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, did you take you took those decals to the brick show or the convention, right?
I did, and I gave one to Eric, right, Eric?
Yes, thank you very much, by the way.
I gave
forgot
one to
to mention.
Mora,
Okay.
but I think they were the only two that wanted them, so I came back home still with a couple.
Okay.
So if anybody needs one still,
And you got one to Big Matt too, right?
I sent one to Big Matt. Yeah,
Little Matt's got one as well.
He does.
don't care about that.
Hey, come on.
I mean, they're
man, we're
really
all fun.
supposed to go to people that have seen the Big Lebowski, but
Well, thank God I saw it that one time.
You only need it once.
movie.
Yeah.
Such a good
It's a bowling movie.
As Matthew starts quoting the movie now.
I've honestly never seen it.
You gotta watch it. It's good.
I remember it was on my list. I don't know where that list went.
Right beside Eric's list.
It was like scribbles.
Yeah, but in his mind, those are words.
I know what it says. It says what it says right there on the sheet.
Oh, okay.
See?
Yeah, the Sentinel is a really crappy little build, but everything else is good, and the figures are great. They are great.
Yeah.
This kitchen is great.
Chicken?
Chicken kitchen. Oh, get in your hole.
Oh, look at this. Now we're starting to put multiple pieces on at once. Oh, no. Back to just one piece.
So, Kev,
Yeah.
what kind of mock are you going to build for Cascade?
I'm gonna build a mock.
Yeah, you are.
Um,
Something you can haul on the bike, obviously.
yeah, it's gonna have to be not big. I don't know. I'll have to put some thought into that.
You got time. You don't have to build anything if you don't want to. But
No, I do. I want to do
Cool.
something, but just
Well, there's plenty of proof at least Brick World Chicago that, yeah, and we talked about it before about where, smaller builds, there really is some great detail that can go into them.
yeah. But
Yeah.
the only problem I have with that is I've never really been a small build guy. Like I always, everything I do is quite the reverse of that. So that, but I don't know. Like I still haven't 100. I would love to take the bike, but I don't know if I'll be bringing the bike down there. It's just there's a mountain pass I have to do to get there, and there's a good chance there could be snow happening. So
PVJ says just have Matthew drive it there.
Funny thing is, I was just going to offer.
Yeah.
Bonnie, you should say.
my 4,000 piece mock that I built, Matthew drove it there.
Well, it becomes a community build.
That's by the first corner.
I don't know. You could build a smaller mock though, and just challenge yourself to do something that's a little bit out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, for sure.
Even like the garage, right?
Yeah,
the garage that you did. That's something like that.
I was talking about it in Austin. I like the little ones because you have to be really. You have to be really.
Oh,
Nope.
do it. Say it. Do
Nope.
it. Yeah, you're gonna say it.
Take this.
Where the sun don't shine? Is that what
Right
you're saying?
in the pee hole. Right. In the pee hole.
Well, I have a lot of sun that shines there, so I don't know what you're talking about.
The judge said you were supposed to put that away.
Well, I'll put it away for sure.
Do a Canadian postcard, BBJ.
What I was saying was you got to be very deliberate with what you're putting in your build because you're doing it in a smaller place, and so the details that you put in there, you've got to
absolutely
be very careful about the detail there because there's not bigger builds are impressive, but there's so many places to look and get distracted by in bigger builds that you don't have to be as polished. Smaller builds, you can take a look at it and see the whole thing in a minute, and so you got to be very polished on the details and very deliberate on what you want to put in the details, and part usage has to be on point, that kind of stuff. So I appreciate that. It's an art, the people that can pack the detail into a small build.
I marvel at the micro builds all the time.
Yeah,
He said.
I agree. And then the other things that I love, Brett Hooper, Brett Lego, he did a really nice search and find build. It was like a adventurer's palace type of thing, and he had like a little forest around it, and he had like 20 things for you to find that he had kind of hidden around in the build, and that's a really good way to engage like the people looking, especially the kids. The kids love those things, and with even the adults do. I found myself just staring at it for 15 minutes until I could find all the elements.
Yeah.
Whatever I do, there'll probably be lighting in it. So
Absolutely.
That
You're gonna
was
have
some
to help
fun.
me light mine too, I think. Yeah. I love that little build. I really do. It's because all those cabinets are built on the side. They're not.
It's a little side building. Yeah. I'll straighten it up there.
A lot of extra parts.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, looks good. I like the counter. I like the domes on the.
Why'd you
the
give her a
broccoli.
sword, though? I'm telling you, sawed-off shotgun.
Oh no, I just had the knife here from the medieval set. That's what she got.
All right.
Yeah, given one extra sword, right? That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, it was. So you had a lot of leftover parts in your first bag there, or what?
Yeah, I mean, they're all smaller parts, so it makes sense. But I'm just wondering if some of the tiles.
Because I've never
I
built
mean,
one.
this
Is
seems
that a
like a
normal
lot of
thing in there?
wedges to be
Is that
left
a normal
over.
thing in that set? In those sets, is to have some
I
leftover
don't
parts?
know. I don't remember. Well, the tough thing about the subpar fishing boat is that there would be extra parts, but they were to go on to the next bag. So it just, I don't know. That's why I wonder if the guy had to package all the stuff to be shipped out too. Maybe that's why it's taken so long for it.
Yeah, for sure.
He didn't realize he was going to pack 10,000 average shipping,
Yeah, and by the end of it, he's just got to throw shit in there and get him out the door. So he just stopped.
Exactly. And he did that for the first wave, obviously.
Nice.
So,
well,
no, honestly, so far, nice build.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
I think we'll call it here. You guys good with that?
Mm-hmm.
We're all done our stuff except Matthew.
Oh no, I'm done.
Are you done building?
Yep.
Is it done? Looks complete.
Yeah, it's pretty close. See?
It's staying up though. That's impressive.
Yeah, it flies. So
Oh,
Which one are you building? You're building the second one, right?
I'm gonna do the second one. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's kind of general. You did second
Yeah.
one, Tanner?
Did the first one just because I got it displayed next to the T2.
Yeah. That's right. I would like to that's one set that I'd like multiples of, just to have 1 and 2. I don't need the third one. I don't need that
Yeah,
car.
third one's garbage.
So, who wants those red rims on there? It's ridiculous.
I'm just gonna put the red rims on the second one.
You're never coming back here. Look at Tanner's disdain.
yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm
That's
just disappointed.
And that's not from the alpha gators he ate for supper.
And that's what
All
she
right. Well, we're gonna call her here. So thanks everybody for joining us, and yeah, it was another fun night, and we'll see you probably next week. Good evening. Stay safe.
Toodaloo.
said. Toodaloo.